This is my Bowhead RX adaptive mountain bike and I'm giving it away. That's your RX.
No way.
It is. I've been dying to tell you all day long, but it is yours.
You're gonna have to give me a moment.
You heard me right. Sounds crazy, but bear with me. I'm getting a new one of these at the end of July. The new updated Bowhead RX. But that means this bike has been released into a new life. And I know exactly the rider who needs to be getting on this bike. But that rider doesn't know. So we need to get it refurbed and ready for a new owner. Just need someone to help me build it. So I'm at Adaptive Mobility, who are experts in maintaining adaptive bikes. Let's see what expert they've got on hand to help us build this
Hi,
bike.
Mr. Ashton, how are you?
Oh no.
I'm going to be your professional builder today. And I reckon we can change a few things on that bike. I reckon we change the colour. I think we're going to go with floral colours. I'm going to change the stitching in the belt around there. And I'm thinking we change the wheel. I'm an expert. Come,
hand.
Yeah, come on.
Oh God.
What actually are we doing today, Mark?
Well, we actually have got some amazing legit experts at Adaptive Mobility in the workshop behind there. So you're not on your own.
Good, because I was a bit nervous.
Yeah, because these bikes are complicated and I don't want to hand this bike over in like rough condition.
Yeah, after you using it,
I want it to be prime. And a lot of the stuff we need to change, it's kind of hidden. It's got 3 chains. We need to replace all of that. That means we've got to change all the sprockets and all the cogs. That's not easy to do.
No.
You've got your work cut out.
Yeah, I get my hands dirty.
So that's like the performance side of things. I want this bike to work well. But then we've also got some stickers coming in later in the week. It's gonna make it look nice and brand new. And then we're gonna hand this bike over to an amazing guy.
He's getting it for free.
He's getting it for free on Friday and he doesn't know a thing about it.
Oh, that's incredible. Right,
Yeah.
Where is it? Let's get it in the stand.
It's in the van, go and get it.
Okay. Look at that.
What a setup. So let's let Blake familiarise himself with the workshop and Stuart tell him what's going to happen next. But this is basically what we're going to put on. We've got 3 chains going on. I've got a thing, I don't even know where this bit goes. What's that called, Jack? Jack shaft. They've named this after Jack. That's Jack's shaft. We've got new little cogs, another chain. Hang on a minute, that's 4 chains. Well, I'm lost already. And then we've got a sprocket. We don't know if we're changing that yet, but we're going to check if it needs to be changed. I've seen these before. This is the gearing that goes where the Bosch motor is at the back. Really hard to put on and off. And then a brand new cassette for the rear. So all of that plus
All of this, Mark.
new boots and brand new brakes. Good luck, Blake.
Taking the front wheels off. Gonna change the tyres on them. We got 2 pinch bolts here. Pinches the axle, and then you got a 5mm bolt that holds it all in. So we're just gonna loosen them off, and then get the 5mm in there. snip, snip, snip. So what we're doing is we're changing the brakes because these are Martyn's personal ones. We're gonna put some Maguras on here. So gonna work out all of this, and there is a little split over here, T section. So you can run dual calipers on one lever.
I'm embarrassed how muddy it is underneath the old skid plate there.
I would be.
My undercarriage got dirty. Do you know what I mean? I'm embarrassed by that. Doesn't look like a bike quite quickly, doesn't it? It suddenly looks, yeah.
Like a go-kart, Martyn.
It could easily be a go-kart, couldn't it, at this point? Yeah. Is there any local bike?
So you're gonna take that out, or are you just gonna?
We've got to take the motor out
take
to
the
get to it. Yeah.
This is full blown heart surgery right now. That is the beating heart. That's what makes you go up hills real fast. That there.
That's the bit I love.
It's the bit he likes.
I love that bit.
Yeah.
I love that bit.
It's well lubricated.
I put a little bit of oil on it.
Just a little bit.
I put a little bit of oil on it. I thought
Seems
that might
like it's
help.
in a wet sump.
I thought that might help. It does look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like a
Dragging
gearbox.
the oil up.
Well, it is a gearbox, isn't it? Look at that. Right, little Allen keys. Allen!
So this Friday, Mark Holland is coming to test one of these Bowhead RX. He applied for a grant at Rideable Now to help him afford a bike, but he's quite a long way off actually purchasing that bike. And the timing works really well that I can essentially get him into a bike much quicker if I donate my bike into the Rideable Now ecosystem. And I'm totally willing to do that, put my money where my mouth is and all that. So let's get him in that bike. He's going to come along for an experience day. He's got no idea that this bike is for him. And he's just going to be testing it, thinking this is the kind of bike he can buy once he's raised the funds. Now, Mark's a really cool guy to be given this bike because ever since his accident, which wasn't that long ago, only a few years ago, he has been actually really inspiring to follow on Instagram. His handle there is Disabled Dad of 3. And I've really enjoyed watching what he's been doing in his activities as a wheelchair user to really show how fun and how interesting and how vibrant his life can be as a person with a disability. So we're going to accelerate the process, get him on a bike and help him inspire others to get adaptive bikes. So it's going to be a big surprise this Friday. Now, the experience days that Mark is coming to enjoy on Friday, that's something that Rideable Now Fund here at Adaptive Mobility. These guys run these awesome, essentially one-to-one sessions where someone can come and ride their bike for, you know, like 2-3 hours, really experience all the different types of bikes and find the right thing, obviously using everybody here's experience to work out which bike would fit best, because that's a massive decision for someone who's buying an adaptive bike. They're a big spend and you don't want to buy the wrong bike. So Rideable Now, thanks to all of you supporting us with your £5 a month. We pay for the experience days here so you can come and try these bikes for free. And that is what Mark's going to be doing this Friday. But obviously he's getting something of a bonus. Bingers, sit here a sec. I was just telling the world about Mark who's getting this bike and how much it's going to transform his life. And it made me think of what we've done on this bike together, where we've been.
I remember when you got this thing.
Yeah.
I was blown away with it. And what we could do and what we could go out and ride together was so much more fun. But yeah,
we've ridden it in Whistler, Saddleback.
We've done Bentonville.
I did the grind duro on it.
You did, yeah, with Rich.
Yeah, and actually, do you remember when I first got it at Bentonville? It arrived and it had no batteries in it.
And we struggled to try and find batteries.
Oh.
Well, we got it working, and we went out for a mega ride with a big bunch of group of people, which was incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
But now, we're going to give it away to Mark, and he's going to have the same opportunities to go out and have fun
And I really think that you're going to love this guy. I really think he's going to go ham with this bike.
Is he?
Yeah, I really do think he's going to get into it. He's a really good bike rider himself. And I think when he gets on this, he is just going to open up the world to him because he looks like someone who's up for it.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do with it. Not in this state though, because it is a state.
But you should get back to fixing it because it looks terrible.
Come with me, because I'm going to take apart the gearbox, the wet sump, because it's so oily in there.
Sorry about that.
I thought you just squirt oil on all the time.
Okay. Well, I've undone all the screws and stuff, I think. Nice clean rag. Oh, there's a chain there. Ah. There's bits on it. Hang on, let's do it a bit more. To be honest, that chain looks all right, but I think we should change it because Martyn's been riding it.
Have you ever seen that?
I've literally never seen that. No, I've got to be honest. I've never really taken one apart to this degree. But I feel like if you look at what has actually happened, I think that was a good idea to not do it. Because look at it; it's everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's just bike.
Here's a stone.
Yeah, that's where I keep that one. Look, your face, your look of disapproval is unbelievable.
Well, at least you oil your chain.
Yeah, I mean, I oiled it. I thought I was doing a good thing oiling.
No, I think it's a good thing. Got it off. Oh, right. Look. Oh, my goodness. It actually snapped the thing. And it looks like it's been broken. Look, there's only a tiny bit holding it. You know, you haven't had a snap chain on the column.
No.
Look at that link.
Was I about to have one?
Yeah.
See, I knew I was doing the right thing.
That is,
Hey?
you're lucky.
Very lucky.
Yeah, well, it's like, I'm glad,
It's literally game over when you tap one of those.
what I'm glad is we're not giving it to Mark with it like that.
That is been broken for a while. I'll change that as well. There you go, Mark. Look
Don't
at
give
that.
it to me. Don't get me filthy,
Look at that.
dirty, with all your dirty, oily hands. Wow, you broke it getting it off.
You broke it.
You're so heavy-handed.
They've totally changed the whole front to the newer version, which I hope is going to work. That bolt looks way better than that bolt, doesn't it? Look at that. That's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, that one's shot. So, we just had lunch. I'm actually going to be removing the rear brake, but this whole front end has been changed already. So it's come out and it's been changed. Look at this. So we got a whole new front end on this. So this whole bottom bit is actually the newer part. So it's the updated version of the Kingpin right here. So it's actually turned out to be all right in the end. I thought we were going to have a right dilemma, but no, that is completely done. And I'm now going to remove that.
I thought you'd have to do that. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is
That's what I thought would be needed to be done when I looked at it. Yeah.
I'm going to remove the back brake now.
Well, we definitely underestimated how much work it is to rebuild a bowhead. So we left the bike in the capable hands of the guys at Adaptive Sports to finish it off, and then we were going to come back the next day and get ready a ride with Mark and Regan. But when we returned, we had something very special to add. I wanted this bike to be distinctive, to really feel like Mark's bike. So we spoke to the guys at Slick Graphics, and look what they came up with. An absolutely unique version of the Bowhead RX in these amazing Rideable Now colours. If I do say so myself, it looks incredible. These experience days are amazing because it's such a range of adaptive bikes. So for Mark and Regan to come along on this day and basically test a few different ideas out that they think will work for them when they ride adaptive bikes is really key, because you want to get the right bike. And I tell you what, from how excited they are, it's going to be a bloody funny day because they're really up for it. And they've been waiting a long time for this. They want to get back out on bikes. It's going to be awesome to see how it pans out. And of course, the bike that Regan's just got in is the bike we're going to be giving to Mark later in the day. So keep your eye out for that. This is cool, isn't it?
How's it feel? Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, I love it. It's right. It feels, it's weird. It's a weird sensation when you're sort of leaning over. Like, it's a feeling that you're not going to get on a conventional bike. Not that I have experienced anyway. But yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be cool.
So that's everyone in the bike. So we're going to go on a lovely ride through some fields all the way to Oakford Hill Bike Park, where we're going to hit the trails. Big thanks and shout out to those guys for letting us ride today. Can't wait to get there, but we've got a lovely bit of sunshine and a bit of rain, dappled light to go through the woods. Let's get riding. Right then, let the games begin.
My name's Mark. I'm 40 years old and I'm a T12 paraplegic from a mountain bike accident.
So I'm Regan, I'm 27, soon to be 28 next week, and I've got a spinal cord injury at T12 and it's fixed from T10 to L2.
I love being in the woods anyway, but the freedom of just trails and the flow and the little bit of adrenaline and, you know, the bumps and the bounces and just having a good time with your friends, that's the main thing.
It just takes me back, right? So I used to ride BMX and it just takes you back to them days hanging out with friends and just gives you that enjoyment, that buzz, that thrill of just riding around, having a laugh, being out with the lads.
Oh look! No!
That was wicked! Coming over that, sorry.
He's roosted me about 15 times so far.
I'm looking forward to riding that because it's a bit more refined in the sound. Like, you know, it's not
Bike,
yeah.
not a motorbike.
I think if I took this through my town, I'd be on the spotted Rothbell page. Who's this nutter?
Yes.
Like, has he got insurance?
Very.
Has he got insurance?
So, should we do a bike swap?
Bike swap.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Get up.
Yeah, go on then.
Get
After
out,
you,
come
mate.
on. So,
Sweet. So we have just been on an amazing ride through the woods. All dappled light, big long grass, some rooty turns. These two boys have had some moments, and now Mark has finally moved off the reach into his RX. And it's they're both going down the trails.
This one's a bit more lively.
He looks like he likes it. I mean, he might know a little bit, I don't know, but it doesn't matter too much. I think he's going to be made up either way. They're good lads, funny.
How's that feel? Beast. Different, but beast. Yeah, it's cool. It's light. Really light. It just fits completely different to the reach. It just, I think it's just because it's lighter and it's like, it's not as like the wheels are that smaller to start with. So yeah, it's going to be a different ride, but it's going to be sick. Yeah, loving it already.
I can't wait to tell him. It'd be so fun. Well, yeah, he needs to do a run on it first, though. You know, so he's like hyped on it.
He already seems to be loving the RX.
Oh yeah, he loves the RX. It's the right bike. So would you say that's your favourite?
I think if I was 21 with no kids, it'd be the Reach, 100%. But
You are a dad.
the dad in me, the 40-year-old dad, that wants to go out in the woods with the kids, it's this all day. Even just like out on my own, it's this. It's not that.
Do you know what the funny thing is, Mark? It is that. Because that is your one.
No, it's not.
We tricked you all day long.
You ain't.
That's your RX.
No way.
It is. I've been dying to tell you all day long.
I'm not allowed to swear. Can I swear? You
can swear.
No.
You can swear.
You really?
Mate, that is yours.
Oh,
that is yours. We don't know how you're going to get it home. But it is yours. It was yours from this morning. It's been yours the whole time. Serious, dude. Congrats.
Thank you. Don't.
Now you can ride it and actually know it's yours.
Yeah, now I can try and break it.
Yeah, this is almost certainly the bit where you fall off. Yeah, man, we had it all refurbed on Monday. Blake Samson did it with Stuart's help. It's got all new chains, all new sprockets and cogs. It's been totally refurbed, and you've probably noticed the 6 sticker set.
Yeah, I did notice
that we put on about 10 minutes before you arrived.
Yeah, it's still going, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to give me
that
a
was
moment.
Stuart as well. Yeah.
You're gonna have to give me a moment.
Fun, eh? We can go riding.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, amazing.
Well, we can't because I haven't got a bike.
Just giving it away.
I know someone who can let you borrow one.
Don't you worry about me, man. Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.
You have been. I've found your little journey since your. Would you say it's 3 years?
July.
I think you two boys have done some really cool stuff on Insta. Really inspirational stuff. So seeing you guys out on bikes is exactly who all of us want to see out on bikes. So it'll be great to see what you do with them.
Yeah. No, but
She should be good now.
I think since my accident we have done quite. But I don't think if I hadn't met him and had the kids, there's no way in hell that half the stuff I've done. They are the biggest motivators, isn't there? Them they friends and.
Yeah. So there we go. That's an experience day at Adaptive Mobility. They're good, aren't they?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so much fun. Beautiful scenery around here, and the trails we ended up at were really, really cool. But the ride to the park was pretty sick. Yeah, really, really nice. So definitely recommend an experience day, Adaptive Mobility. If you're interested in adaptive bike riding, this is the place. Give them a ring. They will sort you out. And congrats on becoming an adaptive bike rider, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, amazing.
We're all going to follow Disabled Dad of Free on Insta and see what he does with it.
Yep.
Nice.
What mischief I can get into.
Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, mate.
Fun,
The world could be ending. If this was the last day, I'd be right. Yeah.